Okay, yes, welcome again to yet another segment of the Accountability podcast. Yes, as I said in the previous series, I told you that this is a platform where we have conversations to do with service delivery, conversations to do with accountability, promoting integrity, and also having conversations to do with corruption. So today we'll be talking about youth, young people, Gen Zs. How do they see things to do with corruption? How do they see their participation in things to do with promoting accountability, promoting service delivery, and also, building a generation that is full of people who have integrity, but also a corrupt-free generation? Yes, my name is Alvin Motevi, and I am the host today for the Accountability podcast. Today I've been joined by a young lady, I would say, and by look of things, she looks to be in the youth bracket, and I think she's a millennial. So yes, Miss, you're very welcome to the Accountability podcast, and please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Aanyu Life Treasure Ebiju, and I'm very much delighted to be part of this series.
Life Treasure.
Yes.
Wow. Life Treasure. Okay. It's a very pleasure having you today, and we are going to have a conversation on young people's participation in accountability, anti-corruption, and integrity. So for starters, I would really want to know your contribution and your participation in this. How do you come in?
Well, as a youth, I feel the best way we can fight corruption is, first of all, it starts with us. You start with saying, I won't participate in anything that has corruption in it, like taking bribes from people, fraud, things concerning nepotism, favoritism, such, and creating awareness to people. Because some people even participate corruption without knowing that it's actually what they are doing, since they have limited knowledge about what corruption really is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you've heard from her. Some of you involve yourselves in things and you don't know that you are actually taking part into corruption. Like somebody told me that for them they weren't even aware that some stolen items were in their compound, but they just woke up and they found them there. So it means that some of us get ourselves into issues related to corruption, but we are not aware. But she says awareness is key, because people would know, and they know what to do. But also the law says that ignorance is not defense. So if you're not aware and you don't take responsibility to get the knowledge and the information, it's not the problem of government. So you have to find the knowledge and the information to know how best you can, move as a citizen. So do you subscribe to any of the accountability frameworks or the accountability groups, clubs, associations, or anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Which one is that?
We have a Youth Integrity Club that is called Rare Institute Youth Integrity Club that is working with was working with Anti-Corruption Coalition and on a project, and it's still ongoing, because we feel corruption is really huge in our country and we need to dive deeper in it, and that is creating more awareness, and it's what we are actually trying to do in my Youth Integrity Club.
Corruption is huge in our country. Yes. Oh, yes. And creating awareness is key, as you say. So in your club, what are the areas? What do you do? You've talked of creating awareness. How do you create awareness? Somebody out there would really want to know, how does it work? How does it look like?
We get time and meet our fellow students at school and really talk to them, tell them what corruption is, and we give out examples as they also share examples with us, because people also out there have things that they look at as corruption, but don't know how to put it out, like tell people about it, that this is really corruption. So we give them a space where they can communicate and tell us that this is really not right.
Corruption somewhere.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, wow. So, yes, creating a space where people can have conversations. So, do you feel it's a safe space where people can really express themselves?
Yeah, it's really a safe space, because it's done in whistleblowing. We don't say out the names of people that tell us what they have seen as corruption. We keep their names private. We don't, because I personally believe that if you like report a case and tell people that this is the person that came out and told us about this, that person can be endangered, in some way or the other. So we keep their names private. We don't say them out.
Yeah, protection is key. So I think, so were you trained on this? How did you get to know all that, things to do with safeguards and what? Do you have trainings or something like that?
We had trainings with Anti-Corruption Coalition that really guided us on the best ways to safeguard, and that's where we got the ideas that we use in our Youth Integrity Club. So
in your Integrity Club, what are the key corruption issues that you really look out for?
Like cases related to teachers asking for money from the students to give them coursework.
Oh, okay.
Because that is one of the big issue in those higher institutions that most of us are facing out there. You really have worked hard, but then this lecturer is like, I'm not giving you coursework unless you give me some money. Yes.
Ah, okay. For you were lucky. During our time, you've heard of the conversation of sex for marks.
It's still there, but those cases are apparently few. These days, people really ask for, those lecturers no longer ask for that, but they ask for the money, and it really makes us youth difficult, because I mean, you're struggling at school, you have no money, the little money you have is what your parents have given you to take like upkeep for the semester and something of a sort. Then this lecturer is asking for 100,000 from you, and it's actually what your parent has given you
for upkeep. Yes,
and you end up getting retakes because you haven't paid that money.
I know. So do you have any other issue that you think is pertinent?
That is what?
That you think that is pertinent, that it is key, that is important, like the corruption issue that you interact with at your school, apart from lecturers asking for money for coursework? Are there other key issues that have come up within your Integrity Club that you think we need to address?
Yes, there are cases where the students themselves go to the teachers and offer them money for them to be given higher marks than what they actually did.
So students bribing teachers.
The teachers, okay. Yes.
And then the lecturers also accepting the bribe.
Yeah, they also do accept the
bribe. Wow. Do you know that the person who receives the bribe is also corrupt?
Yes.
And then the person who gives the bribe is also corrupt.
Yes.
So how do you go about that?
We create awareness, actually, in general. We just tell people. We try and talk to people, because I doubt whether there is any way you can convince someone without really sitting them down and explaining to them that this is corruption. Because some of them feel, if someone has given me the money, I mean, I'm not corrupt. That person is the one that is corrupt. Me, I'm just receiving.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't get it from his or her pocket. She's the one that decided to give me the money.
Yes, so I think that has been a statement that people have put out there.
Yes.
So, how have you been successful? Have you faced any challenges or something like that that could, limit the way you're doing your work?
Yeah, because some of the youth feel tulibalemesa. I'm sorry to bring it like that.
People, the audience understand.
Yeah, tulibalemesa to get those marks that they really want. You're speaking negatively about what they are gaining from. I mean, I'm giving this lecturer money to give me more marks, and you're speaking ill about it. You're making me get lesser marks than what I actually wanted. Yes.
So the existence of your Youth Integrity Club is actually trying to minimize them from that. Yeah, I know. So apart from things to do with education, academics, are there any other areas in the school, in the university, or in your institution of higher learning that you think are also key and worth?
Apart from things that are not in the education sector?
No, things that are within, apart from what would I say, like things like health, you know, do you see any other challenge when it comes?
I feel there is this election stuff whereby people really fail to vote someone that is capable because someone has given them money, and end up voting leaders that are not even able to speak out and tell people out there the challenges that they are facing in the institute because someone has given them money. They feel this person is suited for the position.
Just because of money. Yeah, our dear viewers, if you remember the Anti-Corruption Coalition Uganda, we had a conversation to do with money in politics. And that conversation was aired all over our social media platforms. And it's something that she is bringing out clearly here to say that money in politics has also come into the institutions of higher learning. So clubs like the Youth Integrity Club of Royal Institute is trying to see that they groom and build a corruption-free generation by eliminating money in politics at the university. Because we've also seen that money in politics starts a bit early, and we've seen leaders trying to engage themselves in such kind of activities. People are voted because of money, not because of capacity. So, when it comes to money in politics, have you talked about it in your university to see?
Yes, we tried, and I believe...
Was it successful?
Yeah, I believe it has been successful because once they find you offering money to people, you automatically get disqualified.
Oh, so that was as a result of your efforts at the
Youth
Youth Integrity Club. Wow, interesting.
Efforts, yes.
So the universities bought into your idea of...
Because if that means if I don't have money, I don't stand a chance of being a lead at school, and it's really not right.
However good you would be.
However good I am, if I don't have the money to offer to the students, then I'm not good. And it was really not right. So we had to tell people the effects of it, because we personally started seeing the challenges first when you just vote leaders because they have given you money. Because sometimes you just vote someone that really doesn't have the capacity, can't represent your institute out there in the right way, just because that person gave you money, and you left out the person that would really bring out a good picture of your institute out there.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So you see, those are some of the effects of voting people just because of money, not because of competencies. Yes, I think it's been an interesting conversation, unless you have anything that you would really want to say. But on our side, we would really want to appreciate the work that you're doing as a Youth Integrity Club out there. And on our side, we would also want to encourage other young people out there to really be, part of fighting corruption and joining the conversation. But also, I would also speak to you. So for people who are not in your Youth Integrity Club, how do you engage them?
We meet the awareness I was talking about is we get days that we call out the students at the institute to meet up for in a hall or something, then we talk to them about corruption.
Wow.
We don't speak to our Youth Integrity Club members only. It's general as a school.
So you have specific days
Yes.
where the institute has offered you time to speak to the students about corruption.
Yes.
So this, the institute trains more of business-oriented people.
Not only business, even the technical side.
It has also a technical wing. Wow, interesting. Yes, I think it is important for universities and schools and institutions of higher learning to really have conversations of fighting corruption as early as possible, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you people are the ones who are going to come into service delivery. You're going to be, off camera you told me you're studying to be an accountant, right?
Yes.
And if you don't have a bearing of accountability, I wouldn't want to have a corrupt accountant at the end of the day. So that's what we had for today. You have any recommendation before we say goodbye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Personally, I feel fighting corruption starts with us. If I'm saying I'm fighting corruption, but when out there, I'm one of these people taking bribes from people, because personally at school, I'm a leader. So if someone comes and tells me, Chief Judge, I've done this, but...
You're a chief judge?
Yeah, I'm a chief judge.
Interesting.
If someone comes to me and is like, I've done this, but please, let me give you this money. Don't give me punishments for doing this, then I would really not be the right person to fight corruption, because you can't be speaking about it when you're not doing it. So I feel fighting corruption starts with us.
Wow. Honorable Lady Justice, the Chief Judge of Royal Institute, right?
Yes.
I'm happy to, to be dining with the Chief Judge. But anyway, that's what we had for you today, and thanks for always keeping up with us and also being part of this conversation. You can be part of this conversation by reaching out to us on our various social media platforms, on X, on Facebook, of course on YouTube. We really have our platforms there. We have on X at SCCU _Uganda or UG, so you can have us there. And then also for people who would really want to report elements of corruption, you can reach out to us on 0200903479. So that is the number that you can call out for, and we will reach out and we will also pick you and listen to you. But on our side, we say it starts with us, the fight starts with us, and it is a duty for each one of us to join the fight against corruption. On my side, it has been a pleasure having you, and thanks for being part of us, the Accountability Podcast.